Spicy ladies, have you ever wondered what happens when someone tries to hurt a woman who knows her worth? Walking her own path and not relying on others for validation, spoiler alert, it never ends well for the person who tries. Sigma females are not like the rest. We're independent, strong, and self-reliant. If someone thinks they can tear us down, they're in for a rude awakening. Today we're breaking down 10 powerful reasons why trying to hurt a Sigma female will always backfire. And trust me, this is the truth. Some people need to hear it. One of the most powerful traits of a Sigma female, thriving without needing approval. Unlike many people who base their self-worth on the opinions of others, a Sigma female's confidence comes from within. She doesn't seek validation to feel good about herself, and this makes her nearly untouchable. When someone tries to tear her down, why is this so important? Because when you don't need approval, you're free. Free from the fear of judgment, free from the need to conform, and free from the control others may try to have over you. People who hurt others often rely on their victims' need for validation to manipulate them. But with a Sigma female, that strategy falls flat. She doesn't give her power away by caring too much about what others think. This independence can feel intimidating to some. When people realize that their opinions or criticisms don't affect a Sigma female, they often feel powerless. It's as though they're throwing stones at a fortress. She hears the words, but they don't sink in because her sense of self-worth is unshakable. She knows who she is, and that knowledge is her armor. This doesn't mean a Sigma female is arrogant or dismissive of others. Far from it. She respects other people's perspectives, but she doesn't let them define her. She has her own set of values, her own vision for her life, and her own standards to live by. Approval from others is nice, but it's never a necessity. When someone tries to hurt her by undermining her confidence or questioning her decisions, it backfires spectacularly. Why? Because she doesn't engage in their games. Instead, she stands firm, unbothered, and continues to walk her own path. And in the end, that's what makes her unstoppable. This independence doesn't just protect her, it empowers her. It allows her to live authentically and unapologetically, which is why trying to hurt a Sigma female is always a losing game. Pain as fuel for growth. Pain is a universal experience, but what sets a Sigma female apart is how she uses it. While others might allow pain to defeat them or define them, a Sigma female transforms it into fuel for growth. When someone tries to hurt her, they don't realize they're actually handing her the tools to become even stronger. This ability to turn pain into power is a rare and admirable trait. It's not about ignoring the pain or pretending it doesn't exist. Sigma females feel deeply, just like anyone else, but they don't stay stuck in the hurt. Instead, they process their emotions, learn from the experience, and come back stronger than ever. It's like turning scars into battle medals, a reminder of what they've overcome. What makes this transformation so powerful is the quiet determination behind it. A Sigma female doesn't announce her pain to the world or seek pity. She handles it privately with resilience and grace, channeling it into something productive. It might be a new skill, a career breakthrough, or even a personal reinvention. Whatever form it takes, it's always a step forward, not backward. For those who try to hurt her, this is often a shocking and humbling realization. They expect her to crumble, but instead, she rises higher. Their attempts to bring her down only end up propelling her further ahead. This reversal of expectations is what makes trying to hurt a Sigma female so dangerous. It always backfires. Turning pain into power also inspires others. When people see how a Sigma female transforms hardship into success, it motivates them to do the same. Her strength becomes contagious, and suddenly the person who tried to hurt her looks small in comparison. In the end, the pain that was meant to break her becomes the very thing that makes her unbreakable. She takes what was meant to destroy her and uses it to build an even stronger version of herself. That's the true power of a Sigma female. She doesn't just survive, she thrives. Emotional manipulation doesn't work. One of the reasons trying to hurt a Sigma female backfires so spectacularly is because emotional manipulation simply doesn't work on her. Sigma females are incredibly self-aware and emotionally intelligent, which means they can see through manipulation tactics like guilt tripping, gaslighting, and passive aggressiveness long before they take root. For manipulators, this is a frustrating realization. They're used to playing on people's insecurities, fears, and need for approval. But a Sigma female doesn't operate that way. She doesn't seek external validation, and she's not afraid to set boundaries when someone crosses the line. This makes her a difficult, if not impossible, target for emotional games. When someone tries to manipulate a Sigma female, she's quick to recognize what's happening. Her awareness is her shield. Instead of reacting emotionally or falling into their trap, she steps back and analyzes the situation calmly. She doesn't argue or give them the reaction they're looking for. Instead, she holds her ground, often leaving the manipulator powerless and exposed. What's even more remarkable is how Sigma females handle these situations with grace. They don't retaliate with drama or escalate the conflict unnecessarily. They prefer to disengage and remove themselves from toxic dynamics entirely. This ability to remain composed under pressure is a skill that many admire but few possess. Another reason emotional manipulation fails is because Sigma females value honesty and authenticity. They have little patience for people who are fake, deceitful, or controlling. Once they identify someone as manipulative, they often cut ties without hesitation. It's not about being harsh, it's about protecting their peace. For those who try to manipulate her, the lesson is clear. You can't control someone who refuses to play your games. Sigma females are independent thinkers who trust their instincts over the opinions of others. Their emotional strength acts as a mirror, reflecting the insecurities of the manipulator while keeping themselves unaffected. In the end, trying to manipulate a Sigma female is like trying to play chess against a master who already knows your every move. The result? You lose, and she walks away stronger and more grounded than ever. Solitude as a gift. One of the biggest mistakes anyone can make is thinking they can hurt a Sigma female by leaving her alone or ignoring her. For most people, isolation might feel like punishment, but for a Sigma female, solitude is a gift. It's not something she fears, it's something she cherishes. Being alone is where she finds her strength, clarity, and creativity. Sigma females are naturally independent, and their happiness doesn't depend on constant interaction or approval from others. In fact, they often prefer to step away from the noise of the world to focus on their own growth and goals. Solitude isn't lonely for a Sigma female, it's empowering. It's the space where she can recharge her energy, think deeply, and reconnect with her true self. When someone tries to use silence or distance as a way to hurt her, it backfires every single time. Instead of feeling abandoned or desperate for attention, the Sigma female uses that time to thrive. She might pick up a new skill, focus on her passions, or simply enjoy the peace and quiet. She knows her worth isn't tied to anyone else's presence, and she doesn't need validation to feel whole. What many fail to understand is that solitude isn't a weakness for a Sigma female, it's her superpower. It allows her to grow stronger, wiser, and more focused. When someone tries to hurt her by walking away, all they're doing is giving her the opportunity to rise even higher without the distraction of their negativity. This love for solitude also means she's incredibly selective about the people she allows into her life. If someone can't respect her need for space or tries to use it against her, she won't hesitate to let them go. It's not out of spite. It's simply because she values her peace above all else. In the end, trying to hurt a Sigma female by isolating her only makes her more unstoppable. She doesn't just survive in solitude, she flourishes. And when she comes back, she's even more confident, focused, and untouchable than before. Unpredictability as a defense mechanism. One of the most frustrating things about dealing with a Sigma female, especially for someone trying to hurt her, is that she's completely unpredictable. Unlike most people who tend to react in predictable ways when faced with hurt or conflict, a Sigma female keeps others guessing. This unpredictability makes it nearly impossible for anyone to gain the upper hand over her. People often expect dramatic reactions when they try to hurt someone: anger, tears, begging, or even retaliation. But a Sigma female doesn't give them the satisfaction. Instead, she moves in silence, carefully choosing her next steps without giving away what she's thinking or feeling. This calculated approach leaves those who try to harm her feeling disarmed and powerless. Her unpredictability isn't about being manipulative or playing games. It's about staying in control of her emotions and actions. A Sigma female knows that reacting impulsively gives others power over her, so she refuses to play by their rules. She doesn't waste energy on unnecessary drama or pointless arguments. Instead, she focuses on protecting her peace and finding solutions that benefit her in the long run. This element of surprise extends to how she deals with challenges as well. When life throws her curveballs or someone tries to bring her down, she doesn't respond in ways others might expect. She might take a step back to reassess the situation, make a bold and unexpected move, or simply walk away without a word. Her ability to adapt and think outside the box keeps her one step ahead at all times. For those who attempt to hurt her, this unpredictability is a wake-up call. They realize too late that they can't control her or predict her responses. While they're busy scheming or expecting her to crumble, she's already 5 moves ahead, quietly working on her next success. In the end, a Sigma female's unpredictability isn't just a defense mechanism. It's a testament to her intelligence and emotional strength. She refuses to be boxed in or defined by others, and this makes her unstoppable. Trying to hurt her is like trying to catch smoke with bare hands. It's futile. Firm and unshakable boundaries. If there's one thing that truly defines a Sigma female, it's her firm and unshakable boundaries. Unlike many people who struggle to say no or feel guilty for prioritizing themselves, a Sigma female has no problem setting clear limits and standing by them. These boundaries are not negotiable, and anyone who tries to test them quickly learns that they've made a serious mistake. Sigma females know the importance of protecting their energy, time, and mental well-being. They don't let just anyone into their lives, and they certainly don't allow others to disrespect their values. When someone crosses the line, whether it's through manipulation, disrespect, or negativity, a Sigma female doesn't hesitate to enforce her boundaries. She'll calmly but firmly let the person know where they stand, and if the behavior continues, she'll cut ties without second thoughts. The strength of her boundaries can feel intimidating to those who are used to walking all over others. Some might see her as cold or unapproachable, but the truth is she's simply protecting what matters most, her peace and self-respect. Sigma females don't set boundaries out of arrogance. They do it because they know their worth. They refuse to settle for relationships or situations that drain them or make them feel small. What makes her boundaries even more powerful is that she enforces them without drama or anger. A Sigma female doesn't yell, beg, or plead for someone to respect her. She lets her actions speak louder than her words. If someone doesn't value her boundaries, she simply removes herself from the situation. No second chances, no drawn-out explanations. For those who try to hurt her, these boundaries are an impenetrable shield. They can't manipulate her or push her around because she's already drawn a clear line they cannot cross. And when they realize they've been shut out of her life, it's often too late to undo the damage. In the end, her ironclad boundaries are a reflection of her inner strength and self-respect. They protect her from harm, ensure her growth, and send a clear message to the world. A Sigma female will not tolerate anything less than what she deserves, turning pain into purpose. When someone tries to hurt a Sigma female, they often expect her to dwell on the pain, retaliate, or let it derail her progress. But they couldn't be more wrong. Instead of wasting her energy on revenge or holding grudges, a Sigma female channels all of that energy into something far more productive: her success. For her, thriving is the ultimate form of payback, and nothing is more satisfying than proving doubters and naysayers wrong without uttering a single word. Sigma females are goal-oriented and ambitious by nature. When someone tries to bring them down, it only fuels their determination to rise even higher. Criticism, rejection, or betrayal becomes the fire that drives them to work harder, think smarter, and achieve greater things. They don't seek revenge in the traditional sense. Watching a Sigma female excel in her career, personal growth, or passions is enough to make anyone who underestimated her regret their actions. What makes this approach so powerful is its quiet confidence. A Sigma female doesn't go around announcing her plans or flaunting her progress to seek validation. She works in silence, letting her results speak for themselves. And when her achievements start piling up, the people who tried to hurt her can't help but notice. The success she builds is undeniable, and it serves as a reminder of her resilience and strength. Moreover, this mindset allows a Sigma female to move forward without being weighed down by negativity. She doesn't let her past define her or hold her back. Instead, she focuses on what lies ahead, always striving to be the best version of herself. This ability to turn pain into purpose and setbacks into comebacks is what makes her unstoppable. For anyone who tries to hurt a Sigma female, the harsh truth is this: you're not breaking her, you're motivating her. Her success becomes a symbol of everything she's overcome, and a clear message to the world that she cannot be defeated. And without a doubt, that is the sweetest revenge of all. Embracing change as an opportunity. Change is something that most people resist. It's uncomfortable, unpredictable, and often comes with challenges that can feel overwhelming. But not for a Sigma female. We embrace change like an old friend. Why? Because we understand that change is the only constant in life, and we've learned to adapt, pivot, and grow stronger with every shift that comes our way. When someone tries to hurt us, they often expect us to crumble, to fall into despair, or to become stuck in a cycle of pain. But instead, we use the situation as a catalyst for transformation. Unlike others who fear the unknown, we thrive in it. We see change as an opportunity to reinvent ourselves, to become more resilient, more wise, and more powerful. Every setback, every hurt, is just another stepping stone towards greater self-mastery. While others may retreat or feel defeated, a Sigma female knows how to use those moments to reflect, recalibrate, and come out stronger on the other side. People who underestimate this resilience are often the ones who regret it. They assume that if they hurt us, we'll stay stuck in the pain. And that's where they're wrong. What they don't realize is that we don't just endure the storm, we learn to dance in the rain. The power of adaptability is one of the greatest strengths we possess. We don't need to be told how to cope or how to change because we already know how to do it ourselves. So when someone tries to hurt us, thinking they can break us, they fail to understand that we're not just surviving, we're evolving. And by the time they realize their mistake, we've already moved on, stronger, wiser, and far beyond where they ever thought we'd be. This is why trying to hurt a Sigma female is a losing battle. We don't just weather change, we master it, inspiring others through resilience. One of the most powerful aspects of a Sigma female is her ability to inspire. When someone tries to hurt us, they often think they'll break us, make us small, or diminish our light. What they fail to realize is that their attempts don't make us weaker. They make us more visible, more radiant, and more unstoppable. Instead of hiding in the shadows or crumbling under pressure, we shine brighter. The way we handle adversity with grace, strength, and poise serves as a beacon of inspiration for others. When faced with challenges, Sigma females don't fold, we rise. And in doing so, we become a living example of what resilience looks like. Our ability to stay calm in chaos, to remain steady when others are panicking, and to keep moving forward even when life seems to throw obstacles in our path is what others notice. It's what others admire, and it's what drives them to become better versions of themselves. We lead by example, not by force. Our strength is magnetic, and those who are watching are often motivated to tap into their own inner power because of what they see in us. Even when someone tries to hurt us, thinking it will break us, they expose their own insecurities. The more they try to tear us down, the more our resilience shines through, showing others that negativity and malice have no power over someone who has mastered themselves. Instead of making us look weak, their actions often backfire by revealing their own vulnerabilities to the world. The more they attack, the more they showcase their lack of inner strength while we stand tall in our authenticity. Sigma females don't just survive adversity, we transcend it. And in doing so, we uplift everyone around us. We inspire others to stand firm, to be independent, and to never let anyone dictate their worth. The most powerful thing we can do when faced with negativity is to keep thriving, because in our success, we show the world exactly how strength and grace can turn hardship into triumph. There's a powerful law of the universe that always comes into play when someone tries to hurt a Sigma female: karma. You can't escape it, no matter how hard you try. When someone acts with malice or tries to tear us down, they're sowing seeds that will eventually come back to them. The energy they put into hurting us will always find its way back, but it won't be to our detriment, it will be to theirs. And this is something a Sigma female understands deeply. While others may seek revenge or spend energy trying to get even, we trust in the natural flow of things. We know that we don't have to lift a finger for justice to prevail. Karma will always do the work for us. What makes this so powerful is that karma is not a petty, vengeful force. It's simply the law of cause and effect. When someone disrespects or mistreats a Sigma female, they are not only dealing with the consequences of their actions, but also revealing their true character. In contrast, a Sigma female remains grounded in her authenticity and integrity. We don't engage in toxic cycles of negativity or manipulation because we know the universe will take care of the balance. Instead of getting caught up in drama or seeking petty retaliation, we focus on growing, thriving, and moving forward with peace of mind. While those who try to hurt us may get temporarily away with their actions, the energy they put out into the world will ultimately return to them in the form of setbacks, hardships, or personal consequences. Meanwhile, a Sigma female is busy focusing on her goals, living authentically, and remaining unshaken by the negativity of others. The universe has a way of sorting things out, and when you live with the kind of strength and integrity that a Sigma female does, karma will always be on your side. In the end, those who attempt to hurt us are often the ones who are left facing the consequences of their own actions, while we continue to rise, unbothered and unstoppable. So there you have it. 10 reasons why trying to hurt a Sigma female is a losing game. If you're a spicy lady Sigma female watching this, let this serve as a reminder of your strength. And if you've ever underestimated one, maybe now you'll think twice. What do you think is the most powerful trait of a Sigma female? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more empowering content from Spicy Lady Dark Psychology and Technique. Stay true to yourself. To all the spicy ladies, make life beautiful. See you in our next video.